Conservation of plants and animals, Chapter 7, Class 8. Conservation of plants and animals. Children, look the pic. Deforestation. The clearing of forest and using the land for other purposes. So this process is called deforestation. And the causes for deforestation, so these are: first one is procuring land for cultivation. Farmers, they need land for cultivation of the crops, so they clear forest. Building houses and factories due to population explosion. Houses and factories, these are needed, and the forest, these are cleared for making new houses and factories. Using wood as a fuel or making furniture. Some people use wood as a fuel for cooking food, or wood is used as a timber for making furniture also. Beside these, the natural causes of deforestation, these are forest fire and drought. Both are natural and they also causes deforestation. Now the topic is consequences of deforestation. Means what are the effects of deforestation? The consequences of deforestation are: first, increase in the temperature and pollution level on the earth. Because of deforestation, temperature of the earth as well as pollution level on the earth both increased, because the trees, they help in cleaning the air as well as they help in reducing carbon dioxide content. Second point is increase in the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, leading to global warming. Because of deforestation, carbon dioxide, so this is released in more amount in the atmosphere, and this increased carbon dioxide causes global warming. Third point is lowering of groundwater level. Because of deforestation, groundwater level, so this depleted. This goes deeper to and deeper. Next point is disturbs the balance in nature. Deforestation disturbs the balance of nature. Carbon dioxide and oxygen level balance, this also disturbed due to deforestation. Next point is decrease in rainfall leading to drought. Deforestation, so this also decreases the rainfall and this causes drought, because the trees, they release out water vapor by transpiration and help in formation of cloud. When deforestation take place, then the cloud formation or the water cycle, this also get disturbed. So this lead to decrease in the rainfall, and as a result the drought condition, this become frequent. The next point is soil erosion and decrease in soil fertility. So this is also the result of deforestation, and these conditions lead to desertification. And the last point is decrease in water holding capacity of the soil. Due to deforestation, water holding capacity of the soil, this also decreases, and as a result the flood condition, they become frequent. Desertification or the drought. Drought conditions means when the rainfall is not there for many years. This result in the drought condition. Now fewer trees would mean that less carbon dioxide will be used up, and resulting in its increased amount in the atmosphere. And this will lead to global warming, as carbon dioxide trap the heat rays reflected by the earth. Now the increase in temperature on the earth disturb the water cycle and may reduce rainfall. This could cause drought. You can see from the figure. Desertification. Removal of top layer of soil. This exposes the hard and rocky lower layer, and which have very less humus and air. So as they are less fertile, soil becomes like desert. So this condition is called desertification. You can see from the pic, then you get the idea. But the soil, this is not able to grow any plant, anything, and the desert like condition is there, only sand is there. Conservation of forest and wildlife. Forest and wildlife can be conserved by setting up areas like biosphere reserve, wildlife sanctuaries, and national parks. So these areas help in conserving forest and wildlife. Conserving means protection, giving protection to forest and wildlife. Now first is biosphere reserve. So these are the large areas of protected land for conservation of biodiversity and traditional life of the tribal living there. Conservation of biodiversity means variety of plants and animals, variety of flora and fauna, as well as the traditional life of the tribal, the peoples who are living in or around the forest, so their life also. So they are giving protection to tribal people also. Second is national parks. So these are the areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. And the number of the wild animals increases in the national park. Third one is wildlife sanctuaries. So these are the areas where animals are protected from any disturbances to them or their habitat. Means they are protected in their natural habitat and no disturbance is created by human beings, or no hunting, no poaching is done. Now come to the topic biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserve are the large areas of protected land for conservation of biodiversity and the traditional life of the tribals living there. Biodiversity, so this means variety of plants, animals and microorganisms found in the area. The Panchmari Biosphere Reserve consists of national park called Satpura and two wildlife sanctuary called Bori and Panchmari. You can see pic here. Now the topic is flora and fauna. Flora means the plants found in a particular area. Flora means plant which are found in a particular area. And fauna, these are the animals found in a particular area. The flora of Panchmari consists of sal, teak, wild mango, jamun, silver ferns, etc. And the fauna of Panchmari consists of wild dog, cheetal, wolf, leopard, blue bull, barking deer, etc. So these are the fauna and flora of the Panchmari Biosphere Reserve.